I started smoking when I was 9 years old. 9. And I liked it. And I had said to myself over and over, if I ever quit smoking, I know I'd gain weight, because I always had a little problem with my weight. I was a little chubby teenager. If I ever quit smoking, I know that I would gain weight. I know I would gain weight. So I just had myself confessed right into a hole. Well, the church that I started in with Dave, I mean, a lot of people there smoked. Pastor smoked. I didn't think anything about smoking. It was not a big deal. But when I got into the holier charismatic church, man, all of a sudden there wasn't nothing you could do to have fun. Just eat. You could eat. That was all we did. It was okay to eat. That was good. But you know what? Nobody had to tell me you shouldn't be smoking. God had a call on my life, and when I started teaching Bible studies, this is how merciful God is. When I started teaching Bible studies, I am telling you the honest truth, I would sit in my living room, and a lot of times we would even, there was too many people for everybody to sit in chairs, and so we'd all sit on the floor, and I would sit there in short shorts and blow smoke in everybody's face teaching the Bible. Well, you know, would I be here today doing this if I was still doing that? I don't think so. But see, God sees your heart, and He not only sees where you are, He sees where He can help you get to. But the important thing is it wasn't long, and nobody had to tell me that I need to quit smoking. God was all over me. Because I just knew that it was not a good witness. It was going to bother a lot of people. You know, first of all, the Bible says you don't need to be doing things that are going to bother other people. So it just wasn't right for me to do. Well, I had a very hard time stopping because I'd been smoking since I was a little kid. And so actually, I would go to these charismatic churches, and I'd maybe have a word of prophecy, you know, back in those days. I would stand up and prophesy, and then when there was a break, I would go out and hide in my car. I'm telling you the truth. Lay down in the front seat and smoke cigarettes. The smoking prophet. I guess people thought the car was on fire. I don't know. No person, and it's all full of smoke in there. Well, I was under such conviction. I was just like, I could not be left alone. It was just like it was a constant torment. And you know what? That's not worth it. So finally, I just made the decision, I got to quit. Well, you know, I was uncomfortable for about 30 days, and then it was over, and that's been 35 years ago, and no smoking prophet anymore. Here, oh my gosh, are we going to live through this? A smoking prophet who's about to get a tattoo? I don't know. Lord help us. The point is don't keep living like that. If there's something bothering your conscience, I mean, don't live like, well, this won't keep me out of heaven, so I'm going to do it anyway. If it's bothering your conscience, then don't do it. I don't care who else does it. You don't know what God's got planned for you. You don't know. You might be the one person that if you kept doing that, it could cause health problems for you later on. God knows what we need, and He convicts us according to that, and if we'll listen to Him, we're going to have beautiful, wonderful lives. But you know what we're afraid of? The little bit of suffering that we have to go through to give something up. Come on now. The little bit of suffering that we have to go through to give something up. I'm going to say it again. Don't be afraid of the little bit of suffering that you're going to have to go through in order to give something up. You can suffer forever because God won't change His mind. Or we can suffer rightly for a short period of time and then be free. Isn't freedom wonderful?